Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel after years. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of my custom Mario plushies. We're going to be taking a look at both plushies that I bought off of Etsy and also that I made myself. So here we're going to start off with the ones I bought online. So the first one is this one, Cooper Blooper from Mario Sunshine. And yeah, this one's honestly my favorite so far to this day in my collection. Really nicely done. Pink ends on the little tentacles. It's not quite exactly like the game, but it's very, very similar. It's honestly really well done that I can forgive any minor inconsistencies. The next one is one I placed the order for myself. This one I placed myself. It's Cheap Skipper from Mario Bros. DS. This one is an order that I placed myself on Etsy to the seller that goes off of drawings. So you basically draw whatever character you want to be made and then they make it into a plushie. So this one is also really nice. It's kind of like a football, honestly. I've thrown it before, it goes flying like a football. Okay, now the next set of plushies are ones that I've made myself over this past summer. The first one being the Koopa Clown car. Made it out of a white knitted basket. And I gave it its boxing gloves. The inside's kind of rough, but I mean, you're not really going to be looking at the inside. And if you want, you can also remove the boxing gloves. So that way you can have it on its own. And I forgot to bring Bowser Jr. to put in the clown car, but yeah, that's basically a clown car. There's a little propeller. Next one is Fry Guy from Mario Bros. 2. This one was quite simple. Actually a lot of these only took me like 2 days to make, but this one is probably the simplest one. I sewed it on the inverted side, the bad side for the plush material, but I found out that it might actually look better because it gives it that more pointy flame effect than if I had sewed it on the good side. So yeah, Fry Guy. Face is a little bit wonky, but it's nice. Next one is, I believe, the Big Bully from Mario 64. And actually, this one's coming undone on the top. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's coming undone. I might have to touch that up in a bit. But the Big Bully from Mario 64. This one was also quite simple. Took me a little while because the fabric is really tough to sew through, especially with a big needle, but I'm using a big needle because I'm kind of new to making plushies. So this is the Big Bully. Next one, this one's one of my favorites. Blarg from Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. This one's very simple, but it looks so nice. It looks so goofy. It has a little bit of a mouth there. You can't really tell too well. There you go. This one's probably the one that took me the most time. Boss Sumo Bro. I use scrunchies for these bits. I took some from my sister and my mom. But yeah, this one took me the most time probably. This one's probably the wonkiest looking out of all my plushies, but it still looks nice, It looks more like if I made a plushie out of the 2D artwork from the manual rather than the actual in-game model. But it looks nice. I like it. I think it turned out well. That looks like a gingerbread cookie. Then the last one, I'm gonna need some room for this one. Oh, dropped one of them. This one took me also about 2 days actually. It was actually quite simple to make, but it's so big. And that is Ely Mouth from Mario Sunshine. There's the teeth. There's a gold tooth. The mouth. That's the male side. That's the female side. And then this thing is quite massive. I can barely. There we go. There you can kind of see the whole thing. Yeah, there you go. That one also surprisingly only took me about 2 days, but it would have taken me longer if I hadn't, you know, if I had taken my time. It would have probably taken me longer, or if I had tried to get it a bit more detailed, it would have probably taken me longer. But it only took me 2 days, surprisingly. But yeah, this one's my latest creation, and it's honestly quite amazing. It's just a monster. It's amazing. The previous largest plushie in my collection before Ely Mouth was the Gooper Blooper. Here you can see how they scale together. Or maybe not, because they don't fit together. Yeah, this thing is quite massive. There's still quite a lot to go. Yeah, but it's been a look at some custom plushies, both of my own creation and also from some online Etsy sellers. Very talented people on Etsy. I recommend you go check them out. See what they've done, see what they sell. And as far as my plushies, the ones I made, none of them are for sale. I'm not making any to sell them, but I am really proud and really happy with all my creations, and I hope y'all like them.